Hey, what's up, guys? It's Matt. I know it's been a couple months, but I'm back now, and I have some steady uploads that I'm gonna be ready to put on my channel soon. I've been recording, just not as much as editing and wanting to upload because, well, to be real with you, my Wi-Fi is not the best, and sometimes I'd sit there for hours editing a video, and sometimes it won't save, and so I sit there and look at the screen, and I'm thinking, oh, all that 3 hours of work just for it not to save. But now I've upgraded it. We got a different plan. It's better. But with that being said, I'm back. I'm looking to be steady on my uploads now. I've got a few things ready. But today I'm going to be talking about how to rewire that negative thinking that automatically gets you to stop pursuing things that you want in life. So what I mean by negative thinking is we've all done it before. The victim mentality, as some people call it. Why me? Why does this have to happen to me on my way to my top or my goal, or while I'm choosing my choice of career or career of choice, whatever? Why does this have to happen to me? And that right there is from the idea of perfectionism. It isn't perfect, so I'm not going to do it. That's absolutely wrong. You can't, and I see that in a lot of us in this generation. I'm 22, whatever. I don't even know what generation I'm a part of, but a lot of the young people in our world right now, it has to be perfect, or we're not going to do it. Let me tell you right now, nothing is going to be perfect. Nothing will be perfect. There are going to be tests. There are going to be trials. There will be tribulations in whatever you decide to do, whether it be you're chasing a new goal, you're chasing a career, you want to be a doctor, you sprain your foot, you can't go to school for a week. Now you got to buy a laptop and you got to sit at home for however long. And you find out it's broken and you got to be sitting out at home. You got to be sitting at home for longer. So now you got to sit at home. You got to do things online. You don't know how to use a laptop. Well, you're going to overcome it because you really want to be a doctor, correct? And you broke your leg. So you got to sit out. You can't go into school for a bit. Or it's just that idea right there. I think you get where I'm going from. But or you want to be a basketball player, and the basketball player is a better idea. You sprain your ankle, you break your foot, now you can't play. You're watching somebody take your spot. Oh, now they're actually playing better than you, and then they decide to cut you after you're back because he's doing better than you are. What are you gonna do next? Are you gonna sit, complain, and give up on your goal, or are you gonna go find a new team? You're gonna work harder, and you're gonna conquer that goal. You're gonna make him your rival. You know, whatever it is. You you gotta have an idea of I can conquer whatever is thrown my way, whatever is thrown your way, and whatever you decide to pursue. And if you're trying to pursue something that you in your heart really love, there will be tests, there will be trials, because nothing will be perfect. There are going to be things that happen on your way to your top. Everybody has a top in their idea, in their mind. They have a form of perfection or when they're done. Right now, you know you're not done. You know there are things to do. And with that being said, and if there are no things that happen to you, good for you. That is amazing that you got to actively pursue your goal without any infractions happening. But I believe 95% or 90% of the time, there's just no way possible that anyone's going to pursue something without some sort of infraction happening on the way there. It could be anything as small from, like I said, you spraining something, or as major to you losing someone you love, or your girlfriend leaving you, your dog dies, gets hit by a car. You really love that dog. It's been 6 years, everything you had. Your friend screws you over, releases a deep, dark secret that embarrasses you forever. And there's just going to be things that happen, and there's gonna be things that force you to feel a certain way. You got to push through that. You can't keep thinking in the way of a victim. You can't. That nothing is out to get you. Nothing is out to get you. This world is free for everybody. It's fair for everybody. It's the same game of life. We're all in it together. We all got the same damn rules as everybody else. There's no certain set for this certain group. There's no certain set for this set of rules or set of people. We all have the same fair rules. Who wants it more? Who's gonna overcome the certain things that happen? Who's gonna chase it the hardest? That's all it is. If you have a negative mindset about anything that happens in your life, instead of looking at things as opportunities or objectives, whatever it is that happens, it's a new opportunity for you to prove that you're better than what's going on in your life, or looking at it as an objective for you to conquer. But if you keep thinking to yourself, well, why can't it just be perfect? Nothing will be perfect. Nothing will be perfect. You have to keep going, whatever happens your way. Now, there are some tips to help you with this. When it like when it happens, you catch yourself in the process of your happening. Like, of course, like my car won't start today. Okay, get out, pop that hood, see what's wrong. It could be anything from a battery cable to a starter. Now you're gonna learn how to become a mechanic and work on your cars. You may be late to work, but boom, now you're gonna unlock a new skill on your way to the top, because you're not just gonna be one thing in your life. You're gonna be good at multiple things. So say when your microwave goes out, you can either go buy a new one, or you can learn how to work on them and check what's going wrong with it. Your oven goes out. Your card has a code on it that you don't know how to read, so you're gonna plug in that code reader and figure out what's wrong with it. Boom, a misfire. You got to figure out what's going on in life. You got to just conquer things, because they could be so easy for you to just overcome. Most people, they see a small infraction, oh, it's not perfect, I'm done. I'm searching something, I give up. Screw it. Someone else can have this goal. If you really think like that, you will never get anywhere close to where you want to be in life. You can't think like that. Start thinking from this day forward, February 1st, 2024. You are a boss. You will conquer anything that is thrown your way. You cannot be, you have to hold yourself accountable for the way that you think, just as much as you hold yourself accountable for what you eat, what you drink, how you sleep, when you sleep, what you put in your body, what you do with yourself, who you date, when you go out. You got to hold yourself accountable for how you think to yourself too, because the body follows the mind, and the mind follows the body. Heart follows the mind as well. It's all a game of soul, as whatever corny as it sounds to you, whatever you want to call it. It's a game of heart, passion, and soul. If you don't want it, then God's going to show you that you don't want it. He's going to throw things at you that are, quote, too hard for you to overcome. If it's too hard for you to overcome, then you never really wanted it in the first place. But if this is something that you're actively pursuing and you love it and you want to get there and you want to get to the top of whatever career you're searching for, whatever you're pursuing, He's going to throw things your way, and you have to understand that. You have to make sacrifices. And you have to understand that things are not going to be perfect. That's the three main things I want you to get from this video. Get rid of the idea of perfectionism. There's never going to be a perfect career choice for you to follow. Nothing will be great. Nothing will be perfect. Okay? You just got to get it done. Number 2, stop thinking negatively. When you start thinking negatively to yourself, think, boom, this is opportunity. This is opportunity right here. This is a new objective for me to show that how bad I want this career. I will overcome this small little infraction. No matter what it is, you're going to overcome it, okay? Just believe that in your heart. Number 3, you have to understand this, okay? Your mind follows whatever your body will do, and your body will follow your mind. So if you're going to be lazy, your mind will automatically force you to be comfortable in situations of where you're being lazy, okay? But if you tell your mind, we're going to do this. We're going to do this today, whether you like it or not. Your body's going to follow that, okay? Your body's going to output what your mind's thinking. So if you're telling yourself, I'm going to get my laundry done today, you're going to get up and do your laundry, because your body, it can't go against what your mind's saying. Your mind is stronger than your body. But if you don't get up and do it, what you say you're going to do, your body will overtake your mind. You will be a lazy couch potato. You won't do anything. But if you tell your mind, if you speak to yourself, as corny as it sounds, if you tell yourself, I'm going to do this, I will get through this, whatever it is, you will get through it. Your body will follow that. And you need to understand that. Your mind is so much more powerful than you think. It runs your entire world. It runs your world, runs your body, it runs everything. And if you have a weak mind, start looking into how you can build up your mind, because it really, like I said, it really does control everything you do. Whether it be how you sleep, what you eat, what you do this day. So let's say this. You go to the gym every day, right? Not every day. Let's say 4 days out of the week. You go to the gym at 4 a.m. in the morning. Nobody likes waking up at 4 a.m. But that's your mind training you. You're training your mind actually to get up. You're training it saying, oh, I don't like doing this. Screw it. We're going to do it anyways, okay? That's what's going to happen, mind. But if you just stay in bed and you lay there, you know you want to get up, but you don't, that's your body. That's your body talking to you saying, I don't want to do this. We're not going to do this. No, we've had a rest day. Rest day was yesterday. That's why I'm working out 4 days a week, 5 days a week, whatever it is. Get up, mind is push you. Push yourself through your mind. Because your mind is more powerful than your body. Don't let your body run your mind. Let your mind run your entire world. That's why it's important to take time to strengthen your mind. And I will leave you a couple videos down below on how to do that as well. Um, Other than that, I really don't have anything left today to say. Just really start looking at what you think to yourself, because what you think to yourself will come to life. What you think is what you become, and what you think you do, and what you do is what you are. It sounds tricky, but it's true. I'm gonna say it again. What you think, you become. And what you think is what you're gonna do, and what you do is what you are. So if you think you're going to become someone successful, your mind's gonna force your body to do things that are in your mind successful. And it becomes a habit. And through habit becomes excellence. Excellence is not an act. It's not. It's a habit. You pick up excellence by habits. And habits are created through action. Okay? And you have to embrace action over thinking. Because if you just think you're going to be something, it's not going to happen. You have to think, do it, and become it. Because you can't just do it for one day and say, oh, I'm this. No, you're not. You did it for a day. You got to stick with it no matter what's thrown your way. That's all I got for you today. I'll leave those video links down below. Uh, as always, stay in the gym. But you guys have a great day.